di fiori che viene dalla montagna, quel mazzolino di fiori che viene dalla montagna, quel mazzolino di fiori che viene dalla montagna, guarda me che non si bagna, che lo voglio regalare, lo voglio regalare perché è un bel mazzetto, lo voglio regalare perché è un bel mazzetto, lo voglio regalare perché è un bel mazzetto, voglio dare a mio amoretto questa sera quando viene.
Guardi, silenzio. 90, 20, 40, 44, 26.
Every fortnight from 1:30 to 3 o'clock, every second Thursday, the ladies really look forward to go out on that day to play Tombola.
25, 57.
Yeah, we had a lot of families that were lonely in the farm. Yeah, but most of all, now when the tobacco finished, that was the worst part of it. That it was such a sort of destroyed the families, and the families that grew up in that farm, and now they can't stay there anymore. They haven't got anything to do.
51, 19, 14, 42,
And this nun used to go around the farms and got these elderly ladies and said to come around. And in the first stage we had a dinner dance and invited all these families to come along at the club. And then after that was formed the group, our group.
36.
And I thought really wonderful for the Italian community to get together and play this tombola.
5, 58. Rosa. Hello, Bella. Hello. Hello. Hello, nice to see you.
Savoy Ladies.
Cheers.
Another 30 years? Is it too much?
No.
Is that enough for 30 years?
Everything is delicious. The frittata è beautiful, Silvana.
Questo
Io lo voglio dolce.
Lo vuoi dolce o no?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you. Sweet enough.
Sweet girl.
Well, I had that much of champagne and that made a glass.
I think once you eat, then the alcohol will go away.
Exactly. The alcohol will go away, all right. Nothing else helps.
The tobacco was really hard working growing up, the kids. We came out to Australia. My father was already here and I came out to Australia in 1937, and me, my mother and my 3 brothers came out here, and we stayed at the farm in Wally's Lane. Yeah, but at once there were a lot of Italians, Spanish people that were here on the tobacco, and Yugoslav people. Used to employ them on the tobacco. There were a whole lot of people around Myrtleford. At those times there was the only thing that the Italians could do, stay on the farm, because there wasn't any other work around too. Like my father used to work on the railways before we came out. Then he ended up here in Myrtleford on the farm, and got onto the tobacco. My father used to drive these horses with tobacco planter and the two men planting the tobacco. It was so interesting once. I used to look after these draft horses at the farm, and then the tractors came out, so we used to use a tractor. Well, I'm there with the big hat. There's my husband. There's my cousin. She's first cousin of mine. That's her son. Women used to do all kinds of work on the tobacco. Hoeing with the hoe. We used to have a hoe and hoe it and heel the tobacco up. And my father, he loved it out here. But my mother got she was a bit upset about it. But then she took it on because all the family were together here. No, my father was around and he travelled around so he could speak English. But my mother, she never learned it because she didn't go out anywhere. She was always at the farm. That's why we sort of organised this group.
I'll give you two.
I have some of this. I was there when the nuns started this the Savoy Ladies, so I was in it nearly in the beginning. I was there all the time. And there was really good fun with the ladies. We had really played Tombola and we celebrated, every year we celebrated our birthdays. It was really important for the elderly ladies that came out from the farm. We used to go and pick them up with the community bus. And the daughters used to bring their mothers in. Now their mothers had passed away, but the daughters still come to the group. Every year we used to organise a play. We did the tobacco play.
Here, this lady, they tie up tobacco.
And
In here,
so we'll have to get going and organise some more plays for the future years.
And then I know some boss, he was very bossy.
Very rich too, because I have a rich line.
Yes, after my wife was very rich, very spoiled.
You spoil me.
Yes, sir. Anyway, I play...
Savoy Club Ladies, it's a sort of a get-together, and we're looking forward to go that day there to play Tombola. And once the ladies get there, there's so much noise that you can't hear each other.
There are women in the room, we never keep silence.
Quiet.
We never keep
That's
silence.
for sure.
Because every time somebody say, I go Tombola, everybody say, I went for this number, I went for this number, I needed this number, I needed this number.
He's there
I just,
And yet when Anna and I are playing cards, and we say one little word, everyone's shh.
yeah. Good on ya, Kai. Yeah. Silvana say, silencio.
And then we're trying to concentrate and they're yapping and carrying on and between games. We don't say that.
You've got to go far away from us.
29. Uno.
Yeah, so that's life of Savoy Ladies.